channel. Today we are going down to Fayetteville Drag Strip in North Carolina to see how fast the Tahoe is with all of the upgrades that I've done. The supercharger, headers, torque converter, new transmission, new gears, all that stuff. So you guys have been asking for it for a long time, and I just haven't had time on a Sunday to go to the drag strip. And I want to run quarter mile for you guys because that's what most people can relate to. I could go run it on an 1/8 mile all day. You know, the track's about 20 minutes from my house, but no one really understands 1/8 mile. I still don't. I can't say a 7-second eighth is a whatever quarter. So just left the house. I'm going to stop and get some fuel, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 5 gallons of 93 in and then the rest E85. And the reason I'm doing that is right at the very top of the RPM range, right before it shifts, my fuel pressure starts to drop. And so we're going to play it a little bit safe, and we're not going to go full E85. And normally around here I get between 86 and 88% ethanol. So 5 gallons of 93, the rest E85. So we should be about 75%, I hope. And then maybe my injectors won't max out and fuel pressure won't start dropping and stuff like that. Got the laptop with me so that I can log the run. I'm probably only going to make a couple. I brought some ice with me to throw in the ice tank, so got about an hour ride down there. I won't bore you guys with the details. I will see you down there. All right, so here we are at Fayetteville Motorsports Park, and as you can see, there is nobody here. Got a Chevy SS, a Camaro, and there's a couple Mopars up there, but that's it. And I'm pretty sure the track goes hot in about 20 minutes, so hopefully the crowd isn't bad today. That means I can go up there, keep everything cool, make a hit, and hopefully it's one and done and we can go home. So for those of you who don't know, here's what we got. So this is a 5.3 with rods and pistons, cam, headers, and an LSA supercharger with an ice tank in the engine bay. I brought 2 bags of ice with me just to try to cool down the inlet air temps a little bit because it's about 90 degrees out here right now. So my dude is dragging the track right now, not like I'm going to hook anyway. So the plan is for the first pass, just no burnout, you know, nothing. Get up to the line and just roll into the throttle. Try to be wide open by about 30 feet out and just see what it does. And I'm going to log the pass so that I can look at shift points and make sure that my fuel pressure isn't dropping, my injector duty cycle isn't too high, stuff like that. So I'm going to let it sit for about 30 minutes and cool down. Then I'll make my way up to the lanes and make a pass. And I'll also probably keep the GoPro in the truck with me. That way there's not a bunch of wind noise and you can't hear anything anyway. So I'll put it on the driver's side window, something like that, and you guys can just ride along with me. All right, so it is 1 o'clock, so we are going to start running now. There's maybe about 10 cars here right now, still a small crowd. John Dock is on the way, and he is bringing the new Trans Am, which is currently unnamed. So be sure you go over to his channel and check that car out. But for those of you who have not been to Fayetteville Drag Strip, this is it. It's a quarter-mile track. It's all asphalt, and it ends in the woods over there. So I've been as fast as low 9s here, and the shutdown is like short. So usually we'll go to Darlington or we'll go to VMP just to kind of have a little bit longer track and a better surface. But this is a good track for test and tune if you're coming out and trying out a new setup. So I've been coming here since I moved down here about 10 years ago. So as soon as I hear some cars start going down the track, I am going to drive the Tahoe up to the staging lanes, stop at the top of staging, and throw a bag of ice in the intercooler tank, and then it's all downhill so I can roll all the way to the water box when I'm ready to make a pass. So let's do that. Hello.
Okay, how are you?
I'm good.
You already know about everything here, so you can read it. We ready.
All right, I'm gonna try to go around the water, if that's all right.
Yeah, you good.
All right, thank you. All right, guys, so we got HP tuners on and recording. I'm gonna try to go around the water box here a little bit because I'm not doing a burnout or anything. So let's see what happens. Kind of excited, kind of nervous. I'll try it out. spun like I thought it would. Interested to see the time though. Didn't feel awfully fast, but I'll take a look at the log and see what we got. First run out was a 13.62 at 103, and there's now a wasp in the car. Hold on. Sorry about that. So anyway, 13.62 at 103. So I'm gonna see if there's still any ice in the tank. If there is, I'm gonna go make another pass right now. All right, so there is no ice in the tank, but the water's still cold, so I'm gonna roll right back up here and make another pass. All right, guys, I'm gonna roll into it again because I don't want to spin, so let's see what happens. That time, but it took me a long time to get wide open. Let's go grab the ticket. All right, so like I just said, that pass felt a lot better. Last pass was a 13.6. I was really slow on the throttle this time, and you noticed I cleaned off the tires a little bit before I went up there, just to try to help get all the dust and rocks and stuff out of them. But let's get this ticket and see what we did. Thanks. That's what I'm talking about, a 13.25. That is stupid fast for a damn full weight SUV. Pretty excited about that. I was hoping to go anything in the 13s today. So a 13.25 at 102, that's getting down. All right, guys, so we got a few sprinkles. There's a small cloud moving right over top of us, so they stopped running real quick. But I got 2 runs in. I'm looking at the logs right now, and everything looks pretty good. It did not spin the second run, which is good. Making 10.5, 11 pounds of boost, which is right where it's supposed to be. Inlet air temps were 120 at the end of the run, so that's a little high. I could have probably put a little bit more ice in there, but I only brought 2 bags with me. So we're gonna let it cool down, and I'll make one more hit to see if I can do any better. Everything looks good, so I'm extremely happy with what's going on. And I got the sub box in the back, the cooler with ice in it. I brought a jump box just in case, so we're good. I'm gonna look up and see how much this thing weighs, and I'll get right back with you. All right, guys, so we are waiting for John and Chris and West Bow to get here. So I'm just hanging out right now, letting the truck get nice and cool, watching a few people make a pass, and trying to line up a grudge race. I would like to race a car with this thing. I'm gonna see what I can make happen. So the official crew has arrived. We got John Doc's blown cock, we have the pit vehicle, and we've got Chris's black Duramax L5P and his ginormous trailer with AC. So we are gonna hang out in the AC for a few minutes. John's gonna get ready to make a pass, and once John makes a pass, I'm gonna do the glory pass, and I'll have John do some filming from outside the truck so that you guys can see that too. And hopefully we get a little bit faster, but it is the heat of the day now, so we will see how it all works. What's up, fellas?
Hello.
Fellas. Oh.
Oh yes, we're doing AC.
Oh. Ah, so Chris's trailer is pretty badass. Everything's LED. Is it insulated too?
Yes.
Oh, that's bad, man. Woo. We'll get back with you guys in a few minutes. All right, so I am riding on the back of the smart car, and we're gonna go up there and watch John make a pass real quick, and then we'll move some GoPros around, and I will do the glory pass on the Tahoe. I don't think I'm gonna get a race today because there's like no one here, and they're either way faster than me or way slower, and I'd like to run something that's close, but to the line we go. We'll watch John make a pass. All right, guys, John just let out at the 8th and went a 12.0. I didn't see the mile an hour. So we're gonna head back to the truck, get some ice in the Tahoe and make a hit. So I got John outside with his camera. He'll send me the clips. So we'll just make another pass and hopefully we can get better than a 13.2. Good that time. Woo! Can't wait to see this slip. All right, everyone, cross your fingers. Going to grab the slip right now. I really hope it's better than a 13.2. It felt good. I put a fresh bag of ice in it, and it actually didn't spin. I got after it a little bit quicker that time. I'll look at the log when I get back to the pits here, but let's see what she did. Thank you. No way. Going to 1291. That is absolutely ridiculous. I have a 12-second Tahoe. This is the coolest thing ever. 1291 at 105. That is so dumb. I'm glad it did it. I'm glad all the parts are working together. RPN Motorsports, a huge shout out to them. You guys know that I work up there, and Ryan and all the guys always helping me out. This is awesome. Super happy with the truck right now. All right, guys, so we're in the trailer. I'm gonna check out the footage, and I've got the log as well. So I'm gonna go through this and just make sure that everything looks good.
And then add all the timing to it.
So it's 22 degrees. Shifted right at 5,900 like it's supposed to. Pretty happy. All right, guys, so that's gonna do it for this video. 1291 at 105 miles an hour. That's way, way faster than I ever thought it would go. I'm super happy with it. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you need to. I put a post up earlier today, this video will come out in a couple days, but whoever guesses closest to the time that I run will get a free t-shirt. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, be sure you do that. And I also have t-shirts for sale. There's a link in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.